So, if you've seen any of the teasers for HBO's Welcome to Derry, you've definitely heard that song. It's this sweet little lullaby that just gets under your skin and feels completely wrong. In this explainer, we're going to dig into exactly why that is. The whole song is filled with really weird lines, but this one is especially chilling. A toothy grin. I mean, come on, that's not a happy smile, is it? That's a mask. It's the kind of grin you force onto your face to hide absolute terror. And trust me, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
The real horror here is in the clash of the lyrics. They start off so innocent, right? A smile is something special, but they get twisted so fast into something desperate. The louder I say I'm happy, the more I believe it's so. That's not someone who's actually happy. That's someone chanting against fear.
Okay, so this brings us to the big mystery. Where did this incredibly creepy song even come from? Was it written just for the show to give us all nightmares? Well, the answer is way more interesting than that. And honestly, it's even more sinister.
To find the truth, we actually have to get out of the haunted streets of Derry and travel back in time. And I mean way back. We're about to take a hard left turn into a totally different world, one that's all about poodle skirts and milkshakes, not, sewer-dwelling killer clowns.
And this timeline brings us right to our destination, 1956. The world is just drenched in this wholesome, optimistic, post-war American glow. And it's right here, in this era of supposed innocence, that our creepy little song was born. And here they are. The original singers were a real-life sister duo, get this, named Patience and Prudence. And the song's original title, A Smile and a Ribbon. It literally doesn't get any sweeter or more innocent sounding than that, does it?
So that begs the question, right? How in the world does a cheerful little pop song from the 50s become the terrifying theme for the most cursed town in America? This is where we get to see exactly how innocent gets twisted into pure evil.
You see, originally, the song was just a simple set of instructions for a young girl. It was basically advice on how to be noticed and how to be liked. Put on a smile, wear a pretty ribbon, and poof, you'll be popular. It's pretty much a self-help guide for fitting into the super prim and proper world of the 1950s.
And this comparison just lays out the twisted transformation perfectly. On one side, a guide to being popular. On the other, a guide to surviving an ancient, cosmic evil. A genuine smile becomes a toothy grin to hide your terror. And being happy? It's not about making friends anymore. It's about convincing the monster that feeds on your fear that you're not afraid.
Let's look at this line one more time, because it is the key to all of the horror. In the 1950s, this is a positive affirmation. It's a fake-it-till-you-make-it kind of thing. But in Derry, it is an act of pure, desperate self-delusion. It's what you whisper to yourself when you hear something scratching at your bedroom door.
So why does this work so incredibly well? Why is it so profoundly creepy? Well, it all comes down to a classic principle of horror. Let's break down the anatomy of this perfect scare.
The technique is called corrupted innocence. Horror creators absolutely love to do this. They take things we associate with safety in childhood, like music boxes, lullabies, or, clowns, and they twist them into something monstrous. By injecting this terrifying new meaning into a sweet-sounding song, the show makes our own nostalgia feel dangerous. And that is what makes this the absolute 100% perfect song for the world of Stephen King's It. The song is a mirror of the town of Derry itself, a happy, smiling face hiding a deep, dark, predatory secret. Everyone in that town has to pretend everything is fine just to survive, exactly like the person singing the song. It's not just a theme song, it is the town's entire twisted philosophy in a 2-minute lullaby.
So the main takeaway is this. The song works so well because it is the story of Derry. It's a place where the brightest, whitest, most toothy smiles are worn by the people with the absolute darkest secrets to hide.
And that leaves us with one final, pretty unsettling thought to ponder while we wait for the show to drop. If they could take a song this innocent and turn it into a hymn of absolute horror, what other pieces of our childhood are they going to come for next?